live. What's good, Facebook? Top of the morning to you. I'm gonna get up on here daily and try to get in a couple of videos. Basically, what I'm gonna do is do reaction videos with you guys live. So you get to review the whole process, whether you want to watch it live, whether you want to come back and watch it, later in throughout the day, however it goes. I'm gonna clip it up anyway. But I really wanted to talk about the Great Pyramids of Giza. There has been some crazy discoveries in the Great Pyramids of Giza that I haven't seen too many people talk about as far as mainstream media goes. We see a lot of stuff pertaining to drama and BS, and I feel like our culture no longer is digesting the information of the world. The only information we're digesting is Krishan Rock fighting this chick, is Kai Cenat streaming school. We don't got no intellects that are breaking down information, and this is crazy information. Like literally crazy. But before I rock that, I want to go ahead and pay homage to the brother Young Pharaoh. There's few people that you can contribute, your origin of information to, and I contribute a lot of my origin of information to Young Pharaoh. Although, people go through shit, and I'm not one to judge this, that, and the third. I'm giving a nigga his flowers for what he did, and he was a astonishing individual in his craft and the way he presented information. So we can't take that from the man. I don't like the fact, honestly, that it seems like all his information is getting wiped. This nigga used to flood YouTube with mother sucking live stream after live stream after live stream. You can barely find anything except for the small things that were clipped. But we're gonna let this rock real quick.
Some of y'all might think I'm an alien, but I understand exactly how they did it.
You might be an alien.
We don't understand. I would rather be that pyramid, right? People don't understand how intelligent we were. To be able to calculate your position and triangulate the stars, get right under there,
right?
Build the world's biggest structure, put the heaviest stones on the top, lightest ones on the bottom,
right?
With no modern day construction. And then to circumnavigate the world and do that all over the world in order to stabilize the Earth's latitude and longitude field, you would have to damn near be an alien, or you would have to possess alien intelligence.
Because we don't know how you got there. So how you get from this point to that point and do the exact same thing.
My ancestors already had a template for me to follow, and it was better than yours, because you still can't even copy it to this day. We really love the ability to develop thought. We would not stop studying the achievements of Egypt. And the reason Egypt is important is because
that canon class was a monumental canon class that never got released. There was only clippets of it that got released. But the brother Young Pharaoh was always spitting information, and he always was talking about, Giza, the pyramids of Giza. And the way that people talked about the pyramids of Giza, they've only spoke about surface, what you can see. And what you can see is crazy. Matter of fact, let's pull up, for those that don't even, hold up, for those who don't know, let's pyramids of Giza, just to give you guys a visual, because I know some people have never seen the pyramids of Giza. Like, this type of information is not a necessity for you to know in your everyday life, and it's not. It's a necessity for us as a society to push on everyone to know, so we can figure out, because I find it extremely crazy that even today in 2020 motherfucking 5, we don't know the full extent of the pyramids of Giza. Like, this is crazy to me. These are the pyramids of Giza. That's one image. I hate the way the thing does it, but you see it, the pyramids of Giza. And just this right here can't, well, let's see if this is a better, because the chick is standing behind it. It might give us a better perspective. None of these pictures really just give it any merit to its actual size. It's one of the largest standing structures in the world. And it's one of the oldest standing structures in the world. Let's actually get some information about it. Let me see something. I'm about to ask ChatGPT how heavy. How heavy is an individual brick in the Pyramid of Giza? I want to see something real quick. Okay. 2.5 tons, 5,000 pounds. So each one of these individual bricks on the Pyramid of Giza was 5,000 pounds. The ones from the very tippy top to the ones to the bottom. 5,000 pounds. We have not been able to build anything to this magnitude yet. So there's a big gap. Like a lot of people, the way that history is brought about, people believe that we've only been on this earth for like 2,225 years. But there's structures that predate that shit hundreds of thousands of years. And it makes absolutely no sense that we stick with this narrative. Even when you go back to like Terrence Howard and the way that science has, as a collective, made it to where you can't give information unless you're in this tight-knit group. I'm a personal believer that information is infinite. I believe referencing to, some shit I didn't heard, some things I didn't heard. I believe information is infinite. I believe you can tap into information based off of frequencies. I believe that is possible spiritually. I believe we are isolating the possibility of higher technology because we haven't seen it. But let's rock this video real quick. Here's a video of the actual discovery of the Pyramid of Giza. So for so many years, we have researched the pyramids of Giza. And every pyramid that we come across, because to come across a pyramid is so monumental because of the pyramids of Giza, because of the fact that they cannot replicate building these pyramids in modern time. Like right now, if they tried to rebuild these pyramids in the same way that they were built, we would not be able to do it with the technology we have now. So that tells you that someone had greater technology. And we've been studying this for centuries, and we don't have any more information than what we had centuries ago. Until now, we have a little bit more information. Check this out. This is wild. This is wild to me. Hold up. Let me let this video rock.
Just months after the bombshell 2025 pyramid discoveries, the world just got another groundbreaking discovery from Egypt. New radar scans from only a few weeks ago reveal something utterly impossible, hidden even deeper beneath Giza, that will completely rewrite the history of the pyramids as we know it. Originally, in March 2025, archaeologists uncovered something beneath the Pyramid of Khafra at Giza that sent shockwaves through the scientific community. Professor Corrado Malanga and Filippo Biondi revealed radar scans showing spiraling staircases and massive vertical shafts extending over 2,000 feet below.
Did you hear that? Extending over 2,000 feet under pyramids that we haven't discovered how they put this shit on top of the earth. As of where it is currently, we have 3 megalithic structures that we cannot determine how they made them. And they just discovered that they go 3,000 feet underground as well. We got to stop lying to ourselves. Like, I'm not listening to y'all's BS and telling me that the things that we are recycling as far as historic information is correct and accurate. I'm no idiot, and I'm not going to let you deem me to be an idiot. Like, no, there's no way. It's wild as hell that they are, I'm becoming tongue-tied because when diving into these conversations, it becomes frustrating because the only way we're going to come about an understanding is with the collective mind. There's strength in numbers and understanding. There's different levels of education. There's different levels of intelligence. There's things that you can't see because of your lens, because of your lens of life. Do you understand? There's things that you can't understand because of your lens of life that someone else may possibly understand. And for you to hinder information and not allow us to understand these things is extremely frustrating for me. For you, whoever the you may be, whether it be the government, the CIA, the FBI, whatever secret society or organization has clicked together and made it a conscious effort to disassociate everyday citizens from need to know information is becoming unbearable. And it's only becoming unbearable because now the information is so prevalent. We have the information at our fingertips and no one is stupid. See, everyone tends to think that the American people are stupid. They think that the African American is stupid. No, I personally believe that we are intelligent, and with intelligence, you have reserve. You know that there are certain things you cannot become too excited about because based off of the current circumstances, I can't do anything about it. That is changing. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But that is definitely changing. But I got another video to rock. And this video is it's different. You know, I'm making it a point, you guys. I have been in my life very reserved in the topics that I talk about for whatever reason, for honestly not having the confidence to talk about the shit that I really want to talk about. Like, that's changing, and I apologize for cussing, but that's changing now. So we're going to talk about OBEs, out-of-body experiences. There's a gentleman that goes by the name of Derek J. Wright. I'm going to add this to the screen. Okay, here's that one. Share. Okay, Derek J. Wright, I've been listening to him for a while, and I find out-of-body experiences extremely fascinating. And my reason for my fascination is because I've had a similar experience. I've never had an out-of-body experience, but I have had what you would call lucid dream. So a lucid dream is where you were dreaming, but you were...
I've been running my small art business for a couple of years now, and while I love spending countless hours in my studio making stickers and prints, I don't really...
Okay, my fault. So a lucid dream is where you were dreaming and you are aware that you were dreaming. You're not in this dream in a dream state to where you were unconscious of your surroundings. Like, you're dreaming and you know this is not real. This is not the reality that I live in naturally. And this happened to me because when I was incarcerated, I would And I think it had a lot to do with, I used to, look, I'm being all the way transparent and being honest because everything has to lead up to something and understanding. When I used to be locked up, a lot of people know when you locked up, a lot of the times people sleep a lot. You don't have anything to do. After a while, it gets like unbearable. You have nothing to do but sleep. People will tell you, wake up, get up, because people will be under that cover, sleep forever. So a lot of the times people do take prescription drugs in order to sleep. I was taking, I think it was called trazodone. And whatever is in trazodone, it helps with the process of lucid dreaming. I did not know that at the time until I went to sleep and realized that I was sleeping. Like, I went to sleep and I knew that this was not reality. Where I was not real, and I realized it because I was not in jail. So it was like, what the fuck? Hold up. Nigga, I'm at Shantika's house. I'm not supposed to be here, nigga. I'm locked up. And when it first happened, I was like scared. I'm like, oh shit, nigga. Did I break out of jail? I'm tripping. And I'm like, no, you're dreaming. And this happened a couple times. And while I was in jail, I never knew what a lucid dream was. So I researched it when I got out and heard of other stories of other people lucid dreaming. And that's how I came about what a OBE is. And personally, I got, I wouldn't say demons, but I have spiritual conquest that I would like to understand. If you don't know, my mom passed away when I was like 2. And what I would do to be able to speak to my mom. So, things like this excite me. So I stumbled across Derek J. Wright and him talking about OBE and spiritual connections and outer body experience. And I'm going to let this video rock. It's crazy. Hold up. We finna go. Get this share screen in here. Here we go. I want it bigger than that. I want y'all to see it. Okay, there we go. Here we go.
Everything that we are discovering now is old technology from there. Everything.
Who actually created these tunnel systems?
Specifically for the pyramids, they were built by the what you would call the Anunnaki, because all systems designed to control humanity need to fall because none of them are actually true. This lines up to taking down a lot of the false information in these areas. There's these doorways that you could walk into. So I wasn't necessarily going through dirt. I was actually showing the tunnel system. And there was three tunnels that I was showing.
So that's just an intro. That's not even the whole, that's literally just an intro. It's not the podcast. I'm probably not going to rock the whole podcast. I just want to give you guys some context. But look into some of his earlier videos. Like this discovery of there being chambers under the Great Pyramids of Giza has just came about early January, I want to say, of 2025. I've been listening to Derek J. Wright for about 1.5 years now. And he was speaking about this long ago. And he was saying that he was traveling there through an outer body experience. And what messed me up was I'm listening and I'm like, hold on, he did talk about this before they had the radar scans of their big, like there's no possibility of anybody traveling down there without excavating and messing up the pyramids. He's saying he has traveled through outer body, through an OBE to this place in the Great Pyramids of Giza. And not only has he traveled there, but let's let the video rock. I might let a lot of it rock, actually, just to give you all some context. And I'm going to flip through it because they got like pinpoints. I can show certain areas.
Now, before we jump into this episode, if this conversation resonates with you, please like, subscribe, and share this with whoever you feel that needs to hear it. Your support helps us keep bringing this information out into the world and helps us awaken this planet.
Yes.
Build a website you love with Wix, where your words create.
So basically, the out of body state is where you are able to separate your soul from your physical body and access and see things beyond the physical senses as well, and also verifiable.
A lot for anybody who's never heard it before. To hear someone say the outer body experience is you removing your soul from your body is a lot to take in. And it's not my ideology to indoctrinate anybody with any type of information. It is what it is. It's your prerogative to research it and figure it out whether it's true or not for yourself. I'm gonna let some more of this video rock, and then I'm gonna get out of here because I got some stuff to do. But yeah, let's let him go.
Back door open.
Oh shit! Yeah, I gotta get out of here.
Back door closed.
Talking about is the revelations that there is apparently something under the pyramids, especially the Great Pyramid specifically. There's something underneath it, and to me, it's not a surprise. I mean, it just makes sense that there might be something underneath it. No one's actually seen, except for
he's full of shit. It is a surprise. Them motherfucking pyramids are ginormous. And for there to be structures thousands of feet under the pyramid, these are built structures. Like if we can, they're not tunnels. They're not like someone took an excavator and just built a tunnel. No, they're carved cylinders. There's like 8 cylinders, and then there's tunnels and metal structures under that. And I just find it disingenuous for him to say that he it's on. No, this shit is out fucking of thought, of the process of thought, in my personal opinion.
you, of course. No one's actually seen what's underneath the pyramids. Practically here, no one's dug in or anything. But what can you kind of, before you go into your research and what you found, how did this story even come about? Since they haven't done any digging, they did some sort of LiDAR or something like that kind of say something. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, so it was a sound. It's the same instrument that they use to measure the oceans, like the ocean floors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it could pulsate down.
I just wanted to put these up real quick so you can see these are the tunnel structures that he's talking about. But this nigga's been talking about this shit for years previous to the discovery, which is crazy, extremely crazy. Okay. Okay, bet. I'm not gonna let the whole video rock because I want to spoon feed you guys. He gets pretty depth in his ideology of what he believes is transpiring in the discovery of these underground tunnels and in the discovery of everything. Like, you're gonna hear it from me now, and then just watch as your life starts to reveal to you just truths and things that you thought were real turn to be a facade. And that's not a scary thing. I believe that should excite you to know that the possibilities in life are endless, because at the end of the day, no matter what anyone says, no matter what anyone does, it's all nonsense. At some point we thought everything was sci-fi, and now the Jetsons is becoming real. Star Trek is becoming real. It's all nonsense. And I want everyone to get out of their way and let reality be reality.